get this right.
Yep. Yep. You got it right. For the weeks out, Skip Bayless, guess what the line going to be? Probably be down to 1. Yep.
I hope you're right.
You do. Don't hope. It's going to happen.
Okay.
Once they come to the realization that Amari's not going to play and your guy's not capable of winning without a number one. Because
So you think Amari's not going to play with a thigh bruise?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Even if he does, he's not going to be effective because, you remember you said he was hobbled by that ankle in New Orleans. He's hobbled. Skip, look, I just think the Eagles are a better football team than your team. Now, defensively, the back end leaves a lot to be desired, but I think it goes hand in hand with pass rush. Pass rush needs to get there. The secondary doesn't have to hold up as long. Sometimes the secondary needs to hold on a little longer to give the defensive line an opportunity to get there. So that goes hand in hand. And I believe they're prime. They're prime. Your tackles won't be there. So
you sure about that?
Even if they are, it doesn't matter.
Jerry said they could have played at the Jets.
Why
It
didn't
sounded like they just held them out because they didn't take the Jets that seriously. It sounded like
And your guy couldn't do it because he's like, okay, we got a quarterback that wants $35 million, so I know he can win the game by himself.
So
we don't
are you wishing and hoping that my stars can't play? Is that all you got?
The Eagles have won big games on the road.
Okay.
They went to the biggest game. They beat Green Bay, who smashed you guys.
Last year went down to an onside.
Stop it, Skip. Stop it. The game was long over. 31-3, the game was over.
My guy threw for 463 yards against Green Bay.
And what did he skip?
463.
And you know what? And was popping bottles in my restaurant, eating hot ales all night, Jenny.
My guy threw for 326 in the second half against the Green Bay Packers you saw last night.
And where did he come?
You probably gave him a special room.
The guy got the Cowboys
Private
special.
room?
Yeah.
Skip, look. I know you want your Cowboys to win, and you figure they're going to take off, and it was the Eagles last year that ignited your Cowboys, and they took off. And you're thinking that's going to happen again. But you know what? You're going to come in here, and you're going to be upset again with me on Monday, and you're going to be mad at me again because you're going to fall. You're going to be 0-4 in the last 4 games, and you're going to be 3-4, and the Eagles are going to look at you in the rear view.
And you have guaranteed it. And I want to note, for the sake of the Dallas Cowboys, that the Hall of Famer Shannon Sharp just accused Amari Cooper of being soft and not playing hurt. That's what you just said. He won't play hurt, right? You said he had a foot thing.
Yeah, he did have
plantar fasciitis.
No,
then he had an ankle.
I told you, I said, Skip, he's fine. You're like, when's the last time you ain't got an MRI for nothing?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, the man.
You saw him. He couldn't even come out of his brakes.
Oh, so
New Orleans.
So now he has. So now he has a foot and a thigh.
Yeah. He's got all things going. He's got an ankle. He's got plantar fasciitis underneath his foot, and he's got a thigh bruise.
Okay.
Okay. And I think he'll play, but I don't know that. Now, back to my reaction to this. I was actually pleasantly surprised by this point spread because I guessed it would be pick'em. I thought they wouldn't give Dallas the 3 for home field, and they would basically say that Philly's 3 points better than Dallas. I was disappointed it wasn't pick'em because, again, my team needs external motivation because it's not going to get it internally from its head coach.
What about your quarterback?
Yeah.
He's the leader that you
said. I think it's my turn.
Okay, my bad.
Speak, right? I think I'm speaking.
My bad.
So the only thing I'm clinging to here is that Pro Football Focus has come out with its weekly rating of just teams. It's just grading, ranking teams. And the Cowboys are still the 4th best team in the NFL, says Pro Football Focus, and the Eagles are the 9th best team in pro football, says Focus, okay? Now, what does that mean on Sunday night? Absolutely zero.
Okay, why you bring it up?
Okay, I bring it up because this is how good my team can be when it plays up to its potential. And once it started playing up to it last year, you just ate fried crow every Monday after Monday after Monday, and you just kept losing cases of Diet Dew until I had a whole swimming pool full of it. And it's possible this team is even a little better than last year's. It just hasn't played like it. So what have we seen in the big picture so far? I give you this. The Eagles have one quality win at Green Bay. And my team beat 3 teams that are 3-13. So I can't sell that at all.
Okay,
that mattered none.
And I ain't buying if you were selling.
So my team narrowly lost at New Orleans, 12-10. That team's 5-1 right now. And then my team came within an onside kick late of coming back from 31-3 down to a Green Bay that is now 5-1.
Okay.
And my team came within a 2-point conversion of tying and going to overtime with the Jets team at the Jets.
And that
they were
team
down
is what?
21-3.
And that team is what?
That team had not won a game.
Uh-huh.
So I'll give you that the Eagles have been slightly more impressive, but we have not been blown out the way you got blown out by Kirk Cousins.
Y'all ain't
That
play Kirk.
was an eyesore. That was ugly. I watched the whole thing, and I watched Kirk Cousins destroy the Eagles secondary. And the Eagles secondary, do you realize, let's just do points allowed. Do you realize Philly is 23rd in points allowed?
I do.
And do you realize they benefited from, it got skewed a little bit because they got to play Luke Falk of the Jets at home, and they held him to 128 total yards and 6 points, and they're still 23rd in points allowed? What does that tell you, Mr. Sharp?
Let me tell you how bad your Cowboys are.
You wait, you're not reacting to, I just showed you.
Skip, look.
Wait, my defense is 8th in points allowed.
Okay.
8th? And yours
Skip.
is 23rd? Wow.
Okay. 23rd. Well, Skip.
Huh.
Look who you played.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, look who you got to play. You got Luke Falk. We got the return of Sam Darnold.
And when you play good teams, what do you do?
Okay.
What's Minnesota's record?
They're pretty good.
Okay, then.
Yeah. They've had a couple of bad games.
You played the Saints. Caught the L. You played the Packers.
10.
Caught the L.
Came from 31
Played the
down,
Jets.
almost got them.
You played two really good teams with winning records. You caught the L real bad.
Okay.
You played a team that was winless. You caught the L. You beat up on some teams. How many wins Miami got? What about Washington? What about the Giants? That's who you beat.
The Eagles are 29th in passing yards allowed. There are 32 teams, so that's third from the bottom. You like that? You're guaranteeing
Hold on.
that's going to hold up?
Hold up. What did Sam Darnold just do to yours? 338. 338 and a 92-yard on his resume.
Last seen against my Cowboys, guess what my quarterback was doing to the Eagles secondary last year when they had a healthy Jalen Mills, who I think might come back this week? What happened in the fourth quarter and overtime of that game? Help me out. My quarterback threw for 243 yards just in the fourth quarter and overtime against this secondary.
And why did he need all those yards? Because he threw 3 picks and kept them in the game. The game should have been over, Jenny.
Fourth quarter and overtime, he threw 3 touchdown passes and no interceptions. Is that good?
Skip.
I mean, that's just...
Skip, let me tell you how
That's
bad.
off the charts.
Skip,
good.
let me tell you how bad your Cowboys were on Sunday. And Steve and I, we stayed up late trying to find
You
this.
did?
Yeah.
The Cowboys, since 1991, they're the first team to lose a game in which they won the time of possession, the turnover battle, had more yards, had 25 first downs or more, and 10 or more third down conversions.
Ancient history.
90 teams.
Good stuff.
They're 90, so they're 90-1. Guess who the long loss is, Skip?
Unbelievable.
With Dak Prescott. Hold on. With
You know what? I am horrified
Hold on.
by that.
Hold on. Skip.
In fact, you know what? I think my team should forfeit
Hold on.
today.
Hold on. I'm trying.
Wait, it's over.
Hold on.
Call it off.
Skip, hold on just a second.
We concede.
I'm trying to figure out how can a team since 1991, now mind you, my first year was 1990. So that was like a year after I got into the league. 1991. That's what they're going back to, Skip, baby.
Yep.
Okay.
How can a team to have all that with 3 turnovers, you got 3. With Dak Prescott as your quarterback, not win the game?
Boy, I don't know.
I know, because he ain't that guy.
You know, I don't trust my defense, but I
no,
really
you do.
don't trust your defense.
Nah, you
I
don't-
really, really don't trust
Hold on.
yours.
Hold on. Your defense is ranked 8th. You just told me your defense is
8th in
good.
points allowed.
Okay.
9th in yards allowed.
Where's your offense?
Offense is pretty good. It's 2nd in yards for the whole year. It's 2nd in the whole NFL. It's 10th in points scored. Not bad.
Hold on.
Okay.
Huh.
So I'm talking about a top 10 defense, top 10 offense, but I'm still 3-3.
Your defense, because your offense.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything in the first half.
Okay.
You realize in the last 3
Defense
games,
doesn't show up.
Skip, in the first half of the last 3 games, your offense is giving you 9 points.
Okay. Here's what I am truly concerned about. My team is tied for 26th in takeaways. We do not take the ball away.
But you give it away.
Okay, but we'll stop you on 3rd down because we're 2nd in the whole league on allowing 3rd down conversions. So that's pretty great, right?
What about
but
your
we don't
turnovers?
take the ball away.
What about your turnovers?
Well, they're not terrible. We're -3. So we're -3 in turnover takeaway.
Yeah, so you're giving it away more.
Yeah, Philly is +1, which is not great.
Yeah,
It's a
better
little
than you guys.
this. Yep.
Yeah.
So it could be a turnover game, and if it is, you guys will probably win.
In which we will win the game.
So
Now.
my quarterback still leads all of football in QBR at 83, and your guy's pretty good. He's 5th at 71. Okay, so
Skip, whole thing.
1 to 5.
Skip.
So I got that going.
Your guy leads the league in QBR.
Yeah.
And you have the exact same record. So what does that say? QBR doesn't necessarily equate to wins.
Nope.
Because Tom Brady is 10th,
Yeah.
and his team is undefeated.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to use your argument against you. My quarterback has not had a defense all year. My defense doesn't show up for kickoff. It might show up in the third quarter or maybe the fourth, but it doesn't show up for kickoff.
That's not what you said.
Yeah.
When you came in here the first day and you banged on the table.
Yep.
When you beat the Giants.
Yep.
Okay, when you came in here and you banged on the table, you beat Washington.
Yep.
Yeah.
When you came in here and you banged on the table, you beat Miami. What about that D?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't raving about them because they weren't very good. I kept telling you, it's all about the
Okay,
offense.
what about New Orleans? When they held New Orleans to 12 points.
Yeah.
Where was Dak then?
Teddy Bridgewater's first start.
No, I ain't talking about Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah. I thought the defense played pretty well in that game.
Okay, what about your offense?
Yeah.
All you got was, hold on, with a healthy Amari, with Zeke, offensive line, because everybody was there. Lyle Collins was there, Tyron Smith was there, Dak Prescott, your quarterback, was there. And you only got 10 points with that offense.
See what Sean Payton said about the game the Saints played last Sunday? Did you see what he said about that they played Jacksonville?
Yeah.
And he said, we could have played 8 more quarters, and I don't think they would have scored.
Oh.
That's how good the Saints defense is,
Whoa.
especially at home. I don't think there's a better defense at home than the Saints defense in that building.
Whoa, Skip.
Okay.
Skip. I'm not talking. I don't.
So,
I don't.
any
hold on.
shame in losing
Hold on.
12 to 10?
Gardner Minshew or Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Because that's what you just said. That's what you just said.
He's been lighting it up.
Gardner's been fun to watch.
Zeke Elliott or Leonard Fournette.
Leonard Fournette's really been lighting it up. Thank you for saying that, because he's been better than
stepped up,
Zeke.
too.
He has been better than Zeke. I'm not sure
How
about
frustrated
Zeke.
are you?
So
about
you want
that?
Amari
I'm
Cooper?
hoping this is his